So yes, Gaddy with the percussion, and then the next group that we're going to hear from, we'll hear a little percussion, and then we'll hear from our woodwinds. Woodwinds, raise your hand. These are our woodwind section right here, and then we'll hear from our brass section right here. So everyone, we're going to hear from each one of these sections individually. Line 24. This is 4 pages of just some quick research that has been done on how playing an instrument at a young age will actually build your brain capacity by connecting the neurons in your brain in new ways, faster ways, more ways, and this is all recent research. If you do a quick Google search of the way band improves your brain or something like that, you will get millions of hits on all this research that has been done on how band touches all these different things, math and music and all of this. But one thing it really does is build your brain capacity. Now, as you noticed in that last piece, there was a lot of little things kind of dovetailing into each other. And to be doing all of this new stuff at the age of 10 or 11, and I've got this and it's in my mouth and I've got to breathe and sit and count, and yet all this other stuff is going on. This is what builds those neurons. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we started the year with Mrs. Lyon, and she's one of our directors, and Mrs. Lyon has given birth to a beautiful little boy named Wyatt. And so she has been gone, and we were just so blessed that while she was gone on her maternity leave, we actually had a very, very high-quality teacher, not a sub, a real high-quality teacher to stand in and to help teach this group. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a hand to Sarah Lipscomb. Now, Miss Lipscomb's going to conduct the group on a couple of numbers. And we tell the kids all the time, one of the secrets of our group is that we believe in young people. We believe in what they can do, that they can do way more than people give them credit for. And here, upcoming is a little example of that. The next piece of music, it was arranged by a little boy when he was very young, and what he did was he took the lyrics that these 2 English sisters had written a poem, and he wrote this arrangement of this music about it. And you'll recognize the tune, but this was arranged by Mozart when he was very, very young. That's why we start by creating a good tone, learning how to do a good tone, and then we use that tone as we broaden what they can do. So now let's go to the next step. Everything that you've heard so far is everybody playing the exact same note at the same time, or what we call unison. The next thing we're going to do is break up into harmony, two-part harmony called a duet. And this is London Bridge played in two-part harmony. And if you listen really close, what you're going to hear is that the woodwinds have the harmony the first time, have the melody the first time, and the brass has the harmony the first time, and then on the repeat, they're going to swap. The brass will have the melody, and then the woodwinds will have the harmony. This is a duet of London Bridge. There are many, many other exercises that we've been doing. We're just kind of giving you a little piecemeal since September the 1st. After we had learned that they were doing well with their quarter notes and their half notes and their whole notes, then we threw them the next curve, the next level, which is even faster notes, quicker notes called eighth notes. Here is the etude that we use to first teach them how to play eighth notes. Eighth notes to a piece of music. Now let's go to the next level of complexity. Now we've done duets and we've done eighth notes and things like that. How many of you have ever sung Row, Row, Row Your Boat? You know how it goes in rounds. Well, rounds are not the easiest thing in the world to do, so the next thing we did was we threw rounds at them, but instead of Row, Row, Row Your Boat, we did Frere Jacques. Now we are doing all the things we have to do to produce a good tone. And we're counting quarter notes and eighth notes. And we are now listening to the people around us to try to continue to be in tune. And now we're playing in harmony with each other as well. And we're coming in at different times all at the same time. Read the research. It's in your hand. I want every family to have one in their hands to read it. This is why band builds brains. It does. It's scientifically proven. Now, this is a holiday concert, so let's play just a little bit of holiday music. How about a little Jingle Bells, everybody? This is what we call the road map. So now we're doing all of these things, 8 notes, tone, listening, in tune, repeats, parts, all of this, and now all of a sudden the road map that we're following is going to change. Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of Up on the Housetop. Good job, baby. That's great. Ready, and 1, 3 parts. So we've got a little song in our book called Old MacDonald Had a Band. It's in 3 parts. Of course, around here I call it something else.